many carrots would that take? I've heard that the myth of carrots improve your eyesight. Well, maybe not inaccurate, isn't like, oh, you eat it and then you'll be able to see 100 miles or something, whatever. You know what I want? I want more advertisements for things that don't work, like X-ray vision goggles, or like hair growth cream. You know, the stuff you'd find in a comic book. And you'd run to your parents and tell them you want it, and then they tell you no. Eating solely carrots for months. I can't imagine just eating only carrots for months. I guess maybe if I was a rabbit. I saw a rabbit the other day when I was leaving my apartment. It was so cute. I'd love to have a pet rabbit. The goal is to one day have property where I can just rescue stray cats, dogs, rabbits. I don't know if I could ever be a foster parent for animals, because I wouldn't want to give them up. Like, of course, if I had to, I would. But I'd be like, well, I'm keeping this now. It's mine. Like that cat I rescued last April? Or was it this past April? They're doing great in their new home. And I keep meaning to go visit them. They were so lovely. Little Luna. Purple carrots or pale carrots? Yeah, there are different colored carrots. Rabbits shit machines? Yeah, they definitely are. My voice is very soothing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was a little worried about the audio quality, but when I tested it, I think it sounded okay. And if you're trying to turn someone's eyes orange, just sneak carrots into all their food. Oatmeal, eggs, whatever. Just do it. I have a lot more carrot than I do celery. I could have got a second thing of celery to balance it out a bit more, but it's fine. What am I, a chef? Excuse me. I can hear you well and the crisp cutting sound. Ooh, good. I was really interested if, how the knife was coming through. If you blend them up, you won't even taste them. Yeah, that's true. I'm thinking. I've never rinsed an onion. Should I rinse the onions? Normally I just eat them. Have I been lifting? I did work out before stream, and I showered. Since I've only got one day off every week now, my workout routine has been slacking. I used to work out 3 to 4 mornings out of the week, but since I've been working 2 jobs every day, I have not had the time. And I'm going to Hawaii in January for my girlfriend's sister's wedding, and I'm like, oh, but I want to look good for the beach. Now if you take the skin off, okay. Is an onion a root? It is not. Answered as fast as I could read it. Is it a tuber? That's... I'm sure there's an onion YouTuber out there. Two onion. I love onion. I don't know about you, but I can eat raw onion like it's an apple. It used to annoy my mom because she was like, I needed that for cooking. And I'm like, but I want to eat it. skin. It's a tunicate bulb. Not a tourniquet. How much room do you all have in your suitcases? Hopefully enough. You thought you were a tourniquet. It's the same word? Is tourniquet not spelled as an R? Oh, you're saying you typed the same word. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna be going for a week, and I'm a big packer typically. Like, I'll bring 3 outfits for every day, just in case. Extra underwear in case I shit myself, extra socks in case I step in something gross, all that jazz. So I don't exactly know what I'm going to bring. Thankfully, it's in January, which is the colder months of the year, obviously. Right, wouldn't you rather? Enough to sneak Sorsha in? I'm sure I can fit you in there. Tourniquet. Oh, that's how you spell it. But yeah, why would you... I guess you can pack just enough, but just there's no reason to underpack, and obviously just overpack. What's that gonna do? A shallot is a compound root bulb. Interesting. So what is it compounded with? Is it root bulb? Are those different? Yeah, I'll just bring a Pokeball. And then when the TSA stops me, I'll just say it's my Charmander. And they'll say, "Sir, we said no firearms on the flight." I say, "It's not a firearm, it's a fire lizard." Going to the beach, you can post some shirtless photos on Discord. Don't know about that part, but I'll definitely send some photos. This will probably be the only, maybe not the only time I ever go to Hawaii, but I'm not a Hawaii person. Too hot for the weather. Oh, my mom's calling me. I don't want to talk to my mom. There are little sections making it a compound bulb. Learning magic. I'll morph into a ball too. Bye, Gatito. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, good. My mom's not calling me again. I'm a bad brother because I forgot my sister's birthday. But it's okay because I do it every year. No, it doesn't make it okay, but for some reason, I just cannot. My brain does not recognize her birthday. Plus, I've been busy, but that's not an excuse. I still feel really bad, and I should find some way to make it up to her, but I don't really know how. I bet Gatito's just leaving because I denied shirtless pics. Oh, what the hell? What is on my onion? It's like brown sticky goo. Or not brown. Like gray sticky goo. It looks like glue. Maybe it's because I don't like my birthday that I just kind of forget other people's. But I know when my dad's birthday is. I know when my other sister's birthday is because it's 4 days after mine. And there's just something about my sister's birthday being so close to Thanksgiving. I never remember it. Ugh. I'm not crying because of the onion. I'm crying because I failed my sibling. Okay. Now that that's all done, I'm just going to do a quick wipe down to get all this out of here. Just all onto the floor. if your brother forgot your birthday, you'd be sad. And I know she is, because I literally talked about it with her not that long ago. And because we were originally going to do Thanksgiving plans on her birthday, but it changed. So after that, I don't know, it just went completely out the window. And so I know she's sad. Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, just that little happy birthday showing that you care. Goddamn. Ever since I was little, I've never been able to do it. Broom time. Oh, that onion made a mess. Yeah, I'm not talking about the vegetable. Okay. That's a little bit cleaner. Now I can step without stepping on things. My nose is really... Oh, that's why it's running stuck. The onion. Yeah, and I keep forgetting to add it to my calendar. And the work... Onion time. I think I have the least amount of onions. When typically in a mirror pot, you want more onion. Why am I blanking on how to cut onion? I'm just going to do 1/2 at a time. Even though I work in a kitchen, I'm not a professional chef. Guys are just making me feel worse about my failure to say happy birthday. What would be a good makeup gift? Something my sister likes. Such a good question. I've never really been close to my siblings either. Did the stream go down? You said we back? Is the audio still working? Okay. My laptop's only hooked to Wi-Fi when typically I have it plugged into the Ethernet cable, but it doesn't reach all the way to the kitchen. Maybe I should just get a longer Ethernet cable. My nose. Audio's good? Perfect. I've never had audio issues before, so I don't constantly worry about it. I am as amateur as an amateur streamer gets. I gotta figure out how to add music to the stream, so that way it's not just me talking. There can be some lo-fi music in the background or something. But that is not a problem for right now. Right now it's just cutting noises and my cutting voice. Oh, the tears are coming back. I think I read that soaking onions will stop the tear sensation. I'm just cooking all this right now. It's not for future prep. I'm not too worried about it. Actually, I think I'll have a good amount of onion. I'll have more onion than celery, and that's good. Yes, the saltiness of the tears actually acts as a binding agent for onion flavor. Contact lenses stop you from crying? Okay. I don't wear glasses, but sometimes I think night driving glasses would be good, because sometimes headlights from oncoming cars really get me. Oops. I also have a tendency to constantly stare at someone's headlights and be like, are there brights on? I don't know. Oh hey, I can't see anything. Ah. My nose just keeps running. I better go catch it. So my coworker at the restaurant told me about one of his neighbors and how his neighbor is a really heavy alcoholic. He like constantly throws parties, goes through like a crap ton of alcohol, and he's got a little like baby, like a newborn. And I don't think he's with his wife, but the other day he was going to the party store to get a keg for one of his parties, and he buckled up the kid in the back seat, but he didn't buckle up the keg. So when he made a turn, the keg fell onto the baby. The baby's fine though. It was light beer. Jokes. It's one of my favorite jokes to tell now. Telling it to people and seeing their reaction for the first time always gets me. Hopefully, when I'm done with the onion, my runny nose will stop. Good, I'm glad the joke did exactly what it's supposed to do. Baby was fine. It was light beer. It's so stupid. I don't condone infant violence. What I do condone is more home cooking. Let me tell you, a lot of restaurants are not worth it. My eyes. They're honestly not watering too bad. It's mainly my nose that's bothering me. Alright. So the onion, a little bit less than the carrots, a little bit more than the celery. That's my mirepoix. Anyway, I'm going to put the lids on them. Rinse. I'm just going to throw these in the fridge for a minute, because I do still have a couple things to prep. And I'd like to have everything prepped before I start cooking. So I've already been live. It's taken me 50 minutes to make a mirepoix. Next is potatoes. Give the board and knife a little rinse. Here's a good knife noise for you. And another one. And since I'm just cooking at home and for myself and not for a restaurant, I don't really have to worry about cross-contamination. Cooking takes forever. But you like watching other people do it? That's fair. That's probably why the Food Network is so successful. No, I got 6 pounds of potatoes to cut. I do cook quite a bit, either cooking from scratch or heating up leftovers because it's easier to just make a larger amount and then reheat it up instead of making the same dish twice. She and I are a good match because she's cooking you food. That's fair. I also like cooking food for people. People at the restaurant aren't super appreciative of it, and typically they don't eat it. So I stopped cooking for them. But I love cooking for other people. Not in a restaurant sense, but for people I care about. So I really do enjoy cooking. But doing it in a commercial environment, it's just not that fun. For a while I thought I'd be a cook for maybe the rest of my life, because I still sometimes think about having like a little breakfast cafe where I can like live up top and come downstairs and cook for people, but you can't beat the commute. Maybe one day I'll still do something like that, but I don't know. Just right now I've gotten tired of the kitchen. I was ready to step into something new. So the oil change shop that I started at, it's going good right now. Everyone there is really nice. They're all willing to teach me things. And there's a decent bit of downtime. So instead of constantly having my boss hover over me and make sure I'm constantly doing anything and everything so that way he doesn't have to do it, I can just hang out a little bit. And that's good. Ah, yes, I just rub my nose on my sleeve like a caveman. Because I can just feel little drippies. And I'm also really glad I bought these containers today. I got so much to store. Do you have a slide and make that commute even faster and more fun? Yeah, I would definitely have a slide. If, maybe not even just for me, but for customers. Like, I'd love to have, like, an adult play place. That sounds very wrong. But, like, you know, you go into a McDonald's and they got the jungle gym, or whatever you want to call it. And, no, my potato. Or have it like a cafe as well. That way while you're just eating your breakfast sandwich, you got a cat rubbing up on your legs. Or on your table trying to dip its paw into your latte. That sounds great. You don't have sleeves. I've watched Flintstones. Damn, fact checking me with that Flintstones. I didn't watch much of the Flintstones, but I always found it very entertaining. I loved the idea of having dinosaur companions to help you do things like take a shower, or I don't know, ooh, potato on my laptop, or like get your mail, or how they use them for like some chariots, and other people they stand in the car and run just to show that they have a car. It's so funny. More lids. Might have to put more in there. I'll probably get 3 containers of potatoes. That's fine. The potatoes are not for the mirepoix. They are meant to be enjoyed in the soup. Get a nice piece of potato in your bite. Potato, kielbasa, some cubes of ham. A lot of dill, some pickle. So we're putting pickles in this dill pickle soup. Who would have thought? Stay together really well. And I love potatoes. I know we talk about potatoes a lot in Nebstream. I could talk about potatoes all day. Baked potatoes, fries, hash browns, mashed potatoes, cheesy mashed potatoes. Oh. Or I guess they're not mashed potatoes. My mom makes a really good cheesy potato with like cubed potatoes, potato chips on top, a bunch of creamy, melty cheese and sour cream. Tater tots. Oh, tater tots. Love me some tater tots. When I was in elementary school, my dad was in a bowling league. I think that was just a way for him to meet women. And the bowling alley had a little cooking area. I'd always get one of their huge burgers. They were like half-pound burgers and a big order of tater tots. I eat that like twice a week. Was it twice a week? I don't remember how often it was, but I eat. Chat room. Oh no. It did it again. Now I'll have to fix that for the future. Am I back? Maybe I should restart this.